Good day, everybody, and welcome to Chili's, the American original serving Southwest Mexican and American favorites. My name is Abhijeet Gomare, and today we are in our location in Hirandani, Powai. I handle kitchen operations and I'm the chef for the west and south of India. And today I will be showing you a classical favorite of chilies across the world, a Terlingua chili. First things first, I'm going to get my pan really nice and hot. The mince we're using is in 80 to 20 proportion of meat to fat. So when I'm going to brown it, I don't really need to add any extra fat in it. If I do, it's just going to be too oily and greasy. I will take about half the quantity of mince. Now you can hear the sizzle. If you don't hear the sizzle, your pan is not hot enough. You just break it down to get it nice and cooked evenly. Remember, when you're browning the meat, you don't need to cook it completely throughout. You just have to get some nice caramelization on the surface of the meat. This should take about a minute and a half on both the sides. You can see this is the brown color that we're looking for. I will just remove this in a plate. Now, in the same pan, as you can see, I do not require any additional oil. What I'm going to do is, we will saute off some yellow onion and some garlic, some chopped garlic. You just want to cook the onion and the garlic till the onion is translucent. You don't want to brown it or give it a really dark color. As you can see, the onions and garlic are giving out really nice flavor. The next thing what we're going to do is add some tomato paste. Now it is very important that you cook out the tomato paste. If you do not, then what happens is the end product becomes a bit sour. It stays a bit sour. Now we have two parts of the recipe ready. We've browned a little bit of the meat and we've prepared the base. Okay. We're going to take a bigger stock pot. Transfer your tomato paste mixture over here. We have the remaining lot of meat which we will add now. Just give it a nice stir and break it into smaller pieces. Add your previously browned buffalo mince. Again, you can see a fair few pieces are slightly bigger in size. All I'm doing is with a wooden spatula, just breaking it down into smaller pieces. Now is the part where we make it spicy and we add a little bit of seasoning. We start off with a little bit of paprika. The next ingredient we're going to use is a chili spice. This is a combination of cumin, paprika, cayenne pepper. It smells beautiful. Next thing is some aromatic seasoning. Give it a nice mix again. And the final part is add heaps of water. Just give it a nice stir. Now this is going to be cooking for a good hour and a half. The reason why we want to simmer it for such a long time is meat tenderizes as we cook it at a slower temperature for a really long time. If you take lots and lots of, if you cook it at a higher flame for a shorter time, you're not going to get a tender product. Little bit of bubbles coming on the top of the stew right now. You don't want it to be boiling, you just want it to simmer. Now this stays as it is for a good hour and a half. Now it's almost been an hour and 30 minutes since this has been on simmer. The quantity has reduced, the stew has thickened a little bit and the meat has become deliciously tender. The stew will be accompanied with a garlic bread. I'm just going to use a nice griddle pan to give it a nice toast. I'll just wait for my griddle pan to get hot. Just be toasting the garlic bread for a few minutes on each side. Now another garnish for this meat chili that we have is mixed cheese. This is a mixture of Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese both. They're shredded. Couple of ladles in here. Double the quantity for the meat lover in a bowl size portion. We're going to garnish both of these with little mixed cheese. Now because the stew is hot, piping hot, the cheese is going to melt on itself. And serve each of them with a nice piece of garlic bread. There you have it, guys, the Chili's Terlingua chili.